10:40. It is Thursday, March 22nd, 2018 at 12:33 hours. And I am here at the Goodyear Police Department. This is in reference to case number 2018-11332. A little warmer?
Mm-hmm.
All right, again, I'm Detective McCure with Goodyear, okay? And did they tell you why you're here? They didn't tell you why you're under arrest?
No.
Okay. It's involving that relationship with... Okay. So I told you a little bit ago that I would was going to come and talk to you and give you the opportunity to tell me what's going on, okay? Obviously, we both know why you're here. So, I'm going to read your rights because you are under arrest, and then I'm going to just get some background information from you. Okay. Have you ever had these read to you before?
No.
Okay.
I've never been in trouble in my life.
Okay, I believe it. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney to assist you prior to questioning, and to be with you during questioning if you so desire. If you cannot afford an attorney, you have the right to have an attorney appointed for you prior to questioning. Do you understand these rights? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just get your information.
Okay.
How do you spell your first name?
Brittany.
And your middle name?
Mann.
And your last name?
Zamora.
O-R-A?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And what is your address, Brittany?
Buckeye 85396.
All right, and your phone number? And do you have a house phone there or anything like that? No. And who all lives with you?
My husband.
What's his name?
Daniel Zamora.
How old is he?
27.
And what's his phone number? Okay. And how long have you lived on La Canada?
Since December 2013.
All right. And what does Daniel do?
He works at the nuclear power plant.
Oh, okay. How long have you, or where do you work right now, Brittany?
Las Brisas Academy.
And how long have you been there?
Since July.
What's your first year?
Well, at that school.
At that school. And where were you before that?
Littleton Elementary School.
And how long were you there?
From July 2013 to May 2017.
And what's your position right now?
6th grade teacher.
6th grade teacher, okay. And what did you do there?
At Littleton? 4th and 5th.
All right. And are you from Arizona, or did you?
I moved here when I was 10.
Okay. And where was that from?
Michigan.
Well, if you're from Michigan, then what football team were you cheering for?
The Cowboys. Not the Lions.
You're from Wisconsin.
Not the Packers.
You didn't cheer for the Packers,
No.
man.
My husband and his family are diehard Cowboys fans, so.
See, when I grew up, Cowboys were or Cowboy fans were kind of thugs. You know, everyone wore the star jacket just to be, cool.
Right.
And people got their starter jackets stolen and they were robbed for it. So I grew up hating the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a reason to not like them. But now I kind of like them. So they're Okay, so I got a little bit of background from you, and like I said, you know now for sure why you're here.
Yes.
And
Can I ask you a question?
You can.
So is this arrest from the school, or was this from like something separate? So I had my school call me yesterday and tell me that I was on probation, but I had his father contact me today, so I was just trying to figure out which one it was from.
Well, it's more from things.
Okay.
Like, the school doesn't really call me, and
Okay. So it's
the school is not pressing charges or something like that. It's dealing with So dealing with that issue.
Okay.
So, and there really is. I guess I wanted to give you the opportunity because there really is very little doubt on what happened. But I wanted you to be able to maybe explain, give you the opportunity to explain kind of why it happened, kind of thing. Because I'm not going to judge you, okay? And you said this is the first time you've been in trouble. Yeah, and you're 27, so you made it a long ways. So I'm not going to judge you, and people do make mistakes. So there's mistakes that are made in life, and they happen, and it's basically how people move on from those is kind of who they are as a person. So I'm not going to deny that, that it's something, and I'm sure you're not either, that it's something that shouldn't have happened. But I'm not going to call you a monster or anything like that and say you did something so, crazy that you're a horrible person. So, I wanted you to explain, how this came to happen.
Can I wait to have an attorney?
You can. Is that what you want? Okay. All right.
I just don't know if I go in private.
That's fine.
Will I be going home today?
No.
So will I be in jail? Do these type of things have to be made public?
They don't have to be made public, but you've kind of been in the school industry long enough to know that when something happens at a school, letters end up having to go out and people ask questions.
Well, hypothetically speaking, what is a typical, consequence that you've seen in the past?
I don't know. It varies. I can't give you. I know. I can't give you a black and white answer to that. They take a lot of things into consideration. You don't have a criminal history. At least you're telling me that, and I'll be honest with you, I haven't checked yet.
I never did anything.
So.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I do know. I'm not going to ask you any more questions because you said you wanted an attorney. So, did you have any more questions for me?
What are the next steps?
The next step is basically you do go to jail tonight. I submit some paperwork.
I'm little. They're going to tear me apart.
Well, if you have problems with somebody, you can voice that to somebody, okay? And if there are problems, they can isolate you.
How long do I stay in jail for?
Basically, the way it usually happens is you go down there and you see an IA judge within 12 hours, and that judge will determine what they want to do. And so they will determine if they are going to let you out on a certain amount of bond, and they make that determination on, kind of how.
I am the best husband in the world.
Okay.
So much pain.
What's that?
I just feel so bad. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So you'll see the judge and they'll determine what your bail amount is, okay? And whether or not you can get out on that bail amount. And that determines when you get out. Okay, and then you have certain hearings that come up after that.
Can you call me?
I will see what I can do about that, but I would like to talk to your husband first.
That's fine, as long as he knows I'm here.
Yeah, and he has called, so I think
I told you he was freaking out.
yeah, so I think he probably knows.
Okay.
Because he has called and actually asked for me, I believe. I will. Your mom is also here.
Yeah.
So, all right. I'm going to have you go back in there, and I will see if I can get you, see if we have any type of blanket or something, okay?
I see my mom right now.
No.
How long do I wait in that room for?
Just until we finish up some things on our end.
Typically, how long is that?
Typically, how long you're in that room? It could be an hour. It could be like 4 hours. Because we're doing some other processes. We're talking to. Okay. So.
As far as the attorney goes, so how, since I have, in 12 hours, you said?
Mm-hmm. I believe it's 12. Is it 12 or 24? I want to say 12,
okay.
Yeah.
So how do I start that process if I'm...
You don't have to do anything. So the minute we book you into jail,
yeah.
That's when the process starts, and then you will get a judge will end up seeing your case within that amount of time.
Okay.
Okay? And you'll have the ability to use a phone to call an attorney and stuff like that.
You can just tell my mom.
Okay.
She'll take care of it. You said I can have a blanket possibly?
Yeah, I'll see if I can find you some.
Do you guys have like books or anything?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm sorry. All right.